I'm here to tell you why Léon is an eccentric and unmissable crime movie masterpiece. Every so often in the world of cinema, something magical happens. In this case, a phenomenal cast is paired with a director hungry for Hollywood success, and the result is a stylish, quirky, and action-packed cult classic. Natalie Portman had never appeared in a film when she was cast in her breakthrough role as Matilda. She was very young, turning 12 years old during the production, but her performance is so incredible that even after everything she's done since, it still ranks amongst her very best. Matilda is an abused little girl who finds herself in desperate need of help from her hitman neighbour, Léon, played by the great Jean Reno. What follows is a blood-spattered fairy tale set in a grim vision of New York that often looks more like the grubbier parts of Paris because of the way it's filmed. Léon is emotionally stunted, seemingly only able to form a strong emotional bond with his houseplant, until that is he meets Matilda. The film takes us to some uncomfortable territory as Matilda declares she has a crush on the ruthless killer, but thankfully for all of us, Léon does not reciprocate, and instead, they develop a charming and ultimately deeply moving father-daughter relationship. That said, it's not a typical father-daughter relationship, because instead of taking her out to the shopping mall, for example, Léon gives Matilda a crash course in cleaning, which we soon learn means assassination. Now, in a crime drama, you have certain expectations, but with Léon, they're all turned on their head. One minute you're watching a family being slaughtered in a hail of bullets, the next you're giggling as Matilda and Léon play an innocent game of charades together. Now, as you can tell, the film was already good enough, frankly, but then it goes up a notch, thanks to Gary Oldman, who delivers quite possibly the best performance of his distinguished career. He plays the seemingly psychotic Norman Stansfield, a cop so corrupt that he's a great deal more menacing than the drug dealers and gangsters we watch him intimidating throughout the film. In fact, the whole movie's worth watching just for the scene where he shivers with delight as he ritualistically cracks a capsule into his mouth, apparently containing some mightily powerful narcotics, before going on a shotgun-wielding rampage, all to the imaginary rhythm of Beethoven's greatest hits rattling around inside his psychotic mind. And on the topic of music, the masterful soundtrack composed by longtime Luc Besson collaborator Eric Serra is another reason to love Léon. It's a haunting and stylish fusion of distinctive percussion, acoustic guitars, electronics, and warm orchestral flourishes that perfectly captures the feeling of danger, excitement, and tenderness. The soundtrack also throws in a bit of Björk at the perfect moment, and the gorgeous Sting song's Shape of My Heart adds real emotional depth. Léon is a highly stylized and really cool movie, edited to perfection with not a single wasted frame. Gary Oldman summed it up well when he said, "Léon has all the qualities of a big, hard-punching, fast-moving American movie, and yet it has an injection of European cinema that gives it a very unique look." The film builds up to an epic, intensely cinematic conclusion, one that lingers long in the mind because its emotional impact matches the full force of the eardrum-bursting explosions. So if you haven't seen Léon, go and watch it now, on the biggest screen you can. And if you have seen it, well, why not go and watch it again? Now, I'm going to continue exploring the greatest and most unmissable films ever made, so please like and subscribe for more. See you soon.